Oh god, I keep, like... Okay, hold on.
Take your time.
I keep typing in poor life decisions.
Same thing.
The game says otherwise.
It's like that meme. It's like that meme where they just string out the meme so that it's like this paragraph long explanation in this philosophical way. I wish I could remember what the fucking meme is. Shit. I'm a fucking memer and I don't know anything about memes.
I always have to
Kills
look
me on
them
the
up.
inside.
Like, I had to look up the
Okay.
Wendy's thing recently, which is apparently old now.
The Wendy's meme is great. It's still not old hat though.
No, it's, I still see it popping up, but I was like, I don't get it. And then I looked up, I'm like, I still don't get it. Like, I get the,
it all
like,
started because the Wendy's Twitter is savage as fuck.
Yeah, being savage to competitors. I'm like, okay, but it's... Then the anime... Well, yeah, I guess everyone likes to humanize things, so yeah, the drawings and going with it were pretty good.
The drawings are pretty good, yeah.
I would love for them to fucking change their mascot to using that original anime pick. Just shift it over.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'll get right to the point here. Okay, so...
Okay, so we'll get to go to Ruins 3, which is fun.
So yeah, this is just a Get to Ruins 3 thing.
Yeah.
Irene's got the details. Hi. So is this gonna start us at Ruins 2 or Ruins 1?
I think it's 2.
Okay.
Oh my god, this is driving me nuts. The
What?
fucking controller.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I don't want to buy another one because it has not been that long. I've had this thing for like half a year, maybe a little bit longer, but good lord, they usually last longer for me than this. These bumpers, though.
Is it like
no, it starts right in Ruins 3. Oh,
is it
this will
like-
be good. Yeah, take this in.
Is it like an official Xbox
Yeah, it is.
controller?
It's not a bootleg, it's a official
Yeah.
one. I just probably got bad luck with this one.
I used to have a massive issue with well, hold on. Pause.
Yeah.
What's up with this flood ass shit below us?
Yeah, there you go. Have fun taking this one in.
Welcome to Metroid.
I can see where Halo got the idea for the
I'm out,
flood.
bye, guys.
What the hell?
See ya.
Yep. Alright. To adventure.
I'm sure
Credits
there's
roll
a
for Fat Nathan.
good explanation for this area.
You just don't know it?
I don't know, I can guess. I don't think it's ever explicitly stated what's going on in this part.
Hmm.
But I can probably take a guess at it and be fairly accurate.
Yeah. You cannot grasp the true form of Gygus.
You're getting there. It's not all that way off, that far off actually.
I figured. There was just something about it that made me think.
Oh, was it the
'Cause, like,
host thing that
this
started
is-
tipping him off?
Yeah, like it couldn't be a parasite, right? There's something off
I
about
don't know. Have you ever played Silent Hill 1 and got to the end of that?
it. Not really.
Well, damn.
I actually haven't played a Silent Hill game. I know all about Silent Hill 2.
Interesting. That ending doesn't quite work in this context, but that's a good one to
Well,
know
yeah,
about.
but Silent Hill 1 and Silent Hill 2 are completely different
Yeah, it's
experiences.
1 and 3 that are linked, and I think 4 is lightly
Yeah.
linked to the rest. 2 is pretty much almost its own standalone.
Yeah.
Very, very loose ties to the over.
Which is good because that's a lot of the universe building for Silent Hill that is fully adapted into the modern stuff now. Although, to be completely honest, the actual modern stuff, like the stuff you see all the time now, about how it's basically purgatory for dead people, started with the fucking movie.
You mean Jacob's Ladder?
roughly the
or...
movie. There was I know that there was a movie just called Silent Hill.
Oh,
I
the
think.
shitty
It
movie.
could be Jacob's
Okay,
Ladder.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, if it's yeah, that effect got reused a lot, especially in the newer games.
Yeah. I don't think it's a bad
It's a
idea.
good effect.
Realistically.
It's just a bad movie.
It's the thing. Well, I mean, the twist is what drives the whole point of Silent Hill, but the problem is that you really can only use that once. And then after you know what the gist is, then the mystique is all about wondering what happened.
Or why it's like this, yeah.
More about why they're here. Because you know they're here because they're dead. It makes the difference between Silent Hill 1 and the remakes of Silent Hill 1 completely interesting experiences.
Well, I know Shattered
you have the one that
Memories
was on
goes
the
in a completely
Wii?
different. Yeah, Shattered.
Yeah.
That's it. That one goes in a different direction.
Yeah. But like if you're talking like Silent Hill Homecoming, then that's an entirely different experience too. Or no, Downpour is a much different experience.
Yeah, Downpour's a
That one has
Downpour's
11
very,
endings.
very similar to copying 2.
Yeah, it also has 9
I
endings.
don't remember that.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. I think I think Shattered Memories had a bunch of endings, but
Yeah, you're right. You are right about that. The endings were based on
like the weird psychological choices you chose for that one.
Yeah, the psychological choices you choose with the therapist, and also the things you do in the experience as the
Oh yeah, as you're moving
character.
through. Yeah.
Like if you stare at stuff that is sexual, then
Yeah.
you get the
Or reactions to
pervert
like
ending
certain
or something.
scares. Like if you jerk around too much, it starts to.
Yeah. It's like at its core, it was a pretty well designed remake.
Yeah, no,
Like,
I can respect that
it's
one.
fun-
I
it's
don't
fun, the
respect
concept.
Homecoming and Downpour quite as much.
Well, yeah. Just reboot Silent Hill 1 with the clunky combat of Silent Hill 4, which wasn't even supposed to be a Silent Hill game to begin with.
Oh god, the combat in. Yeah.
I appreciate Silent Hill 4 for what it is.
I never played
it was
before,
certainly
even though I own it.
Silent Hill. I appreciate Silent Hill 4 for what it is. Silent Hill 4 was never meant to be a Silent Hill game, but it would have never stood on its own 2 feet if it were a
wasn't.
standalone.
Yeah, I guess.
Like it's slowly gotten the appreciation it deserves now, but when it first launched, then, yeah, it was
Retroactively,
a
it's
huge
probably because
problem.
people got upset about fucking Homecoming and Downpour.
It's true. Homecoming was after Silent Hill 4,
Yes,
though.
it was. Homecoming was basically Silent Hill 5. No, 6, because that would have been after the PSP game, Origins.
Is there a Silent Hill 6?
It's
I have not been keeping up.
Homecoming's technically the 6th one in the series,
Okay.
if I remember correctly.
that's
Because I
fair.
believe Origins is the 5th one, which is a prequel.
That's good, I guess. I don't know.
And it was not very good, apparently. I haven't played that one either, but like, it just I think everyone's consensus is that was just kind of unnecessary.
Someone want to help me with this Death Horseman?
What happened to Fat Nathan?
Trying to...
Oh, may have gotten
I don't
lost
know.
a little bit.
Of course.
You guys lagged on my screen, and then I
Anything.
didn't know where you guys went.
In the doorway.
I could
I'll
be
go
a little
find
bit
him.
lost.
Did you go into the warp?
I went through the warp, yeah.
There we go.
We did not go through the warp.
We ran past the warp.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
I see where you guys are at now. I found another warp, and I think it's the actual warp that takes you to the next area.
Is it red?
No, it's green.
Okay.
But like, there's no other thing on the map.
It might be.
I'll
I don't know.
show you guys it when we get back.
Is this door open already? Okay.
Why is it open? Oh,
hey, you're in the thing.
yeah.
Don't do it. Don't want him out. Be the bigger man.
I'm recording this. Don't leave your cameraman behind.
So am I. Leave him behind.
Are you
Yes.
streaming? God, why aren't you being funny?
Wow.
This isn't the worst he said today. That's the sad part.
Yeah, I was pretty savage this morning.
I had to buy like 10 burn heals because of you.
Yeah, speaking of burn heals, could you stop not understanding the Pokemon meta? Says the guy who doesn't understand the Pokemon meta.
That's gonna be lost on me because the last one I played was Gen 5, and I didn't learn that
You
shit at
have
all.
not missed much.
Mega.
You have not missed much.
Yeah, my time with Pokemon was Gen 1 and 2 when I was a kid, and they were both
Good.
great.
Gen 6 was a thing,
I
and then I was
skipped
like,
Gen
alright.
3, which I regret because it actually looked good.
Well, I mean, you still have time if you want to enjoy the lovely Gen 6. If you want to enjoy the lovely Gen 6 meta
jumped
in
into,
Gen 3.
Gen 4, and I didn't finish that game. Because that was not very good. Then I got Gen 5, and I was like, this was pretty good. They're taking it back. And then I haven't played one since.
You have not missed anything.
Okay.
Coming from someone who stopped at Gen 6 and never looked back.
Which one is that, XY?
And,
Okay.
yeah.
What are we on, 7 now?
Yep. We're currently on Gen 7. Gen 7 I hear is better, but I could not
That's
care.
a franchise that will never die.
That's a franchise that will never die, but
Really should.
they really need to start deciding on what spin-offs stay or not.
Oh.
Is Rumble dead yet?
Rumble World is pretty good, yeah.
Rumble U
Free,
was
free of
ugh.
awful. Awful. You can say it. You can say it,
I'm
it's
being
fine. It's
nice.
awful. Don't be nice, it's a piece of shit.
But the toys were cool.
You don't hear me being nice about your favorite gen.
Yes, because you like it too.
My favorite. I'm gonna probably.
Oh yeah, that's right. We both like Gen
Yeah.
2.
I think I was gonna say. I think 2 was my favorite.
I appreciate Gen 1 for what it is,
Yeah.
but Gen 1's a broken piece of shit.
Yeah, with the way the stats works. Yeah. I think that's also why I appreciate
Yeah.
it because I like seeing the runs of it.
Oh god.
If you're wrapped, I found this out recently. If you're frozen, if you're hit with freeze, and are frozen, and then you get wrapped, every time the wrap hits you, it doesn't count down your
Time.
I just realized our health
Yeah,
is
you're in
going
a
down.
poison room.
Okay. If sorry,
So
I
the
lost my
time
train of
for
thought.
breaking for thawing does not keep going.
It does not go down if you're continually getting wrapped, so you can technically be frozen forever.
Yeah, I don't think I ever learned the meta of any of the generations, but I do know that Gen Run is extremely broken, and I have an appreciation for that kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
None of the in Gen 1
did you
in
go
Gen
south?
1 you couldn't catch the legendaries without them being under a status condition.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was required. 'Cause I
Also-
did get all of them, but as a kid, I must have just gotten lucky on that one.
Well, no, because
Yeah,
it's
but
easier to catch
it's
them
also
with a
worth
status
noting-
condition. You never knew it was required.
Oh, yeah.
It's also
yeah,
worth
it
noting.
was
It's also
required.
worth noting that for
It
just
was
about
making it
every.
easier.
It's also worth noting that for just about every other Pokemon encounter
level.
besides legendaries, status effects do not affect the catch rate.
Oh, so that only applies to legendaries? Oh, that's funny. I thought it did for every enemy.
Yeah, and even then,
on
paralysis
the
doesn't affect it, regardless of legendaries.
No, seriously?
Paralysis doesn't affect it. Yeah, only sleep
God,
and
it's
only
gonna bother
freeze.
me.
No, it was that specific.
Yeah, Gen 1's pretty broken.
Huh.
Like, I mean, it's so broken that a lot of the bugs are still possible in the VC release.
I don't know what.
Like the Mew glitch. You know about the Mew glitch?
Not really.
Basically, it's a long, strung-out thing. If you're familiar with the Missing No glitch, it basically manipulates that.
No.
Yeah, I remember seeing people do the. I remember seeing some of those.
What
stuff.
are you
Basically,
talking about?
you encounter, if you encounter a trainer, and on the frame that they start walking to you, you can pause and fly away from them.
Right.
No.
Actually,
No.
no. It's the frame before the exclamation
No,
point.
stop! You're saying it wrong. That's missing. No, the
No. The Mew glitch actually still applies for Missing No. You just have to use a different trainer encounter and then do the old man glitch and fly to the route transition from Lavender Town to the route to the west, and it'll automatically force an encounter on Mew.
Oh, huh. Yeah, because I remember seeing one of the runs where just doing certain inputs, when you break your menu, there were just certain inputs you could do that you could force trigger certain Pokemon to spawn.
Yeah.
It's the same frame.
Bearing in mind,
It's the same frame a trainer notices you. The same frame you also get in a wild encounter.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's also worth noting that Red and Blue is technically the second pass. If you're talking about the original Japanese release, Red and Green, then it's even worse.
Even
It's so bad that you can switch. You can have cursor and selection memory between menus, so you can switch your Pokemon with an item.
Nice.
It's busted. Gen 1's so broken.
Yeah. I just remember not how rough it was getting Pokemon at high level in Gen 2 because I didn't have the way to dupe items, so I think I got one Pokemon legit to 100 in that game. And since I was a kid, it was my only good Pokemon, just like how all kids play that game, at least from what I've experienced. You take your starter and you train the shit out of your starter, and it's the only useful thing you have in your belt.
I'm starting to wonder if I was just fucked with as a kid, but I certainly
The answer
remember
is
a
yes.
time when I got my Feraligatr to level 108.
Jeez.
Like, the level cap's 100.
Yeah,
it's always been 100.
100.
But why the fuck? I don't remember how or why, but I had a Feraligatr at level 108.
I mean, I'm gonna assume that the second generation is not exempt from all bugs either.
Yeah. A lot of the bugs are still possible. In fact, Gen 2 is even more broken if you consider the fact that you can rewrite the game's code while the game is running simply by having coin case and item manipulation.
I think you could do the same thing in
If
Gen
you activate
1.
Yeah. But
think that was
it's
something
even
they
more
fixed in
insane.
Gen 2, but yeah,
It's actually even more insane with Gen 2.
with what you can do with it.
That's how that's how a lot of the TASBot runs were capable of in Summer Games Done Quick a couple years ago. They were able to rewrite in the code for Gold and Silver the ability to accept an Ethernet LAN connection and stream Twitch chat through a Game Boy.
Yeah, they did. I've seen them do that. That's a good one.
Okay, I'm paralyzed, so hold on. I gotta heal. But TASBot in itself, like just TAS videos in general, is insane.
Yeah, it's fun to see what can be done with perfect inputs in a game.
Okay, can we have a rain check real quick and just consider what the hell's up with this room?
Which room? The big one?
This room in
This room's
general.
pretty cool. Also, I think this might be the version where I can clip through. I guess the other door.
Okay. Hey, Quill. There's glitches
Glitch!
happening.
It doesn't really do anything.
Glitch!
I never found anything practical for it. Yeah.
Oh,
Glitch!
come on, you just... Oh my god. There you go, Quill. Your glitch of the game.
They'll never. What the fuck? Hold on. I gotta.
I love seeing the minimap and just seeing Ravage. Like,
How the fuck did you
Just
get over
outside
there?
of the
Hold
ball
on, I have
batteries.
to figure this out now. This is bothering
Just
me.
walk straight, then you'll make a right.
I'm too
Yeah.
fat.
just
Once you
he
pass
has a
through
wider
the
frame
doorway,
than you.
yeah. Once you pass the doorway, you can get in.
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah, there's no practical purpose for it though. I did find a bug in this game that was extremely hard to execute,
Oh.
and I never found it.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. I actually cut out the loading of the room,
Oh yeah, it'll
and I
just
can see you guys.
blank out.
Hi.
Yeah. Hi. You guys ready to go back on an adventure?
This is my adventure. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, there was a bug that I was able to
Cool.
execute with someone else that was extremely hard to execute, and it never found any use for it. But it involved because we were fucking around with the walls since we noticed that still in the game, and there was like a way to like clip into one of these walls and load in, and when we would telepipe while we were clipped in and load in repeatedly to see what would happen if we tried moving right as soon as we loaded in.
There's a little bit of a clip
Yeah,
here.
and one of the times I did it, I got like sent to a completely random room in the map. Like I spawned in, and then my camera just shot back, and all I was seeing was just clipping through walls, and I'm like, okay. And then I ended up in a room like in the opposite side of the map. And it was really fun seeing it from my friend's perspective, because all it showed was my character like just load in, then he just started running this way, and then he just completely disappeared into nothing.
I for one appreciate the fact that glitches like this exist. Just quirks. It's not even like a game-breaking bug. It's just
and it was
a quirk.
extremely hard to execute. Like we replicated it maybe twice, but it took a lot of tries, and it was.
It goes to show that even after a lot of work with this game, that tiny little things like that happen, and it still doesn't make the game impossible.
Yeah, like, this game is really not all that broke. At least this version isn't. I think.
I mean, if we're talking like PSO 1.0, I can guarantee it was a lot worse.
Yeah.
But I think Blueburst had like 3 or 4 passes at this point.
No, Blueburst didn't really have many breaking things. I know that on version 3 on GameCube, the initial version before Plus came out, there were some bugs you could do with the shop and the bank lady for duplicating items. So that.
Oh
that
yeah,
exists.
of course. There's always an item dupe. There's always an item dupe.
Oh, that got fixed though.
Yeah. That's usually the thing that gets fixed immediately. Because especially in an MMO, that completely shatters the game's economy.
But it didn't matter because hacking was rampant in this game.
Oh yeah.
There was no legit gear in this game. If you played online, everybody had fucking hacks. It was a fucking mess if you played on the official servers.
Well, yeah, I figured. But early on before that, I feel it wouldn't have been as bad.
But yeah, I don't know. This is probably the most secure the game has ever been. is at this day now.
That's true. That's true. It's I'll give it credit. The fact that it's even playable now and continues to be updated to run this way is impressive.
Yeah, no, they actually
because a lot of games
have a good security measure for detecting cheaters on this server.
Yeah, all things considered, I am immensely impressed by the fact that this game even still runs on modern systems.
Yeah.
I know a lot of games that just cease to exist.
Just cannot do anything.
I think it took Diablo 2 a long time to get fixed for modern systems.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Hey, Quill, we found the warp.
That's cool. I love to go over there, but I'm stuck.
Yeah, and the nice thing is that the server even lets you make an alternate account that you can use for cheating if you want. It just doesn't affect the actual economy of the main game.
What?
Okay, real talk. How are you?
Don't worry about it. I'm fine.
Lord, were you trying to break out of the level again? And this is why you don't show quote glitches.
This is why you don't trust me with anything.
But they're fun.
Yeah.
Thank you!
It's true.
Thank you! Someone sees my ways. If you don't mind me, I'm gonna go.
Alright.
I'm gonna go be Fat Nathan. Oh god.
Oh, this looks good.
Hi. Hi, Dark Room.
I'm trying to shoot boxes apparently through the wall. That's great.
I'm loving this proc. It's warming up to me quite a bit more now that the hordes of enemies have increased dramatically.
Grammatically?
Yeah. With a period at the end. My grammar is semantically void.
Ain't that the truth?
By the way, Nathan, where do you work that you come back so late in the day?
I
You
work
get
at a
off
call
such early
center.
shift? Oh. Doing,
I work at a call center for roadside assistance.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
By the way, call me
Well,
Quill.
I mean-
My name is not actually Nathan. I will
It's
have
not
that
actually
pointed out right now.
Yeah, his real name's Justin.
Oh, alright.
He calls himself
The
Quill,
only
though.
reason my name is Fat Nathan because it was a reference to Donut Drake.
Yeah, we're talking Uncharted Donut right here.
Oh, right. Okay, that's right. You explained that before.
That's where the name came from, yeah. I mean, to be fair, it's really difficult to not call you Cast.
It's fair.
Like, all things considered. But, like... I mean... Also, in a way, it's a lot easier to not call you Butt Ravage.
That's also fair.
Like, all respect usernames aside. My first immediate reaction to your username was, that's gotta be a joke account.
Oh no, that was a serious account. The name's
Yeah.
not serious, but the account's real.
Fair enough.
Oh hey, someone found a disc.
That music's
Yep,
different.
I just picked it up.
I can dig it.
I can't dig
Ooh.
that.
Okay, I'm gonna heal real quick. Okay, well, I guess I'll attack you with this. Because I feel like doing it.
Oh, that's new.
Yeah, you get to see what gold looks like.
Hi, Statler. How's it going?
It's not very good, by the way.
It's what?
It's not very good, by the way.
Okay,
Well, it hits only
Whatever.
a single target. It will not hit multiple targets.
that's fine. It looks like an instant kill anyways.
You did 172 damage. That was maybe half of this thing's HP.
Dude,
Okay. Yeah. That's fine. Echo the Dolphin is still better.
Yeah, it's a bit more useful. There's only one good photon blast in this game.
Echo the Dolphin, clearly.
Say what?
No, I was just saying Echo the Dolphin.
Oh no.
Clearly.
Nah, it's the twins. Twins are the best.
I wouldn't know.
It's because they're a utility and not a damage attack. They give you a damage buff.
Okay.
It's generally more useful than any of the damage attacks.
All things considered, I wouldn't mind having just a familiar,
As in like,
like
some,
when that, like something that shoots along with
that
you,
follows
so
with
it
you.
deals
Yeah.
extra damage.
Actually, in Phantasy Star Universe, that's what mags ended up turning into.
Really?
Yeah, they ended up shooting little bullets at enemies.
Huh.
They were not very
So they
good.
basically became options.
Yeah, they weren't very
They
good.
became options then. Yeah.
It was basically an excuse for them to add a weapon type that can reuse a bunch of old art. Because they just took a lot of the popular mag designs from this game and turned them into items. There were ranged ones that would shoot little bullets at people, and there were ones for the magic users that you would just assign text to. Because yeah, the way the magic system worked in that game was different from this. You had to tie your spells to the weapon instead of just to a general use hotkey.
In theory, that sounds like it would work out more.
You were more limited. Because
Yeah.
I think you could only assign, if you're using the two-hander, I think you could assign 3 texts to it. If you were using the 2 of the one-handers, it would be 4 in total. I may be misremembering that.
Well, yeah. The difference between theory and execution are always dramatically different.
Yeah.
You okay, Nathan?
To be fair, I don't remember a lot of that game very well. I kind of purged a lot of it from my memory.
I don't blame you. I have that feeling as well with a lot of games. Because I have like a huge affection for the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon series, and I pretty much wiped Gates to Infinity from my memory.
I don't think I've really ever played any of the Pokemon spin-off games. I think it's always been the main line, except for maybe Stadium 1 and 2.
Well, if you want a really good story-driven Pokemon game that has a completely different RPG combat system.
Are the Mystery Dungeon games kind of like top-down Zelda-style games, where you'd actually?
No, they're top-down. They're top-down grid-based.
Oh, it's grid-based. Okay.
So top
So they're not really like Zelda.
Gotcha.
Yeah, except grid-based. So like after you move a tile, the enemy moves a tile.
Yeah, that's what it
Like
was.
that.
Okay.
But it's a ton of fun, and I absolutely adore the story of the first two Mystery Dungeon games, the Rescue Team and Explorers series, anyways. But Gates to Infinity was, like, immediately the worst. Like, I actually really disliked the story of Gates to Infinity because it was so generic. Quill could agree, except that the copy I sent him because he bought it from me got lost in the mail,
that
and
sucks.
I never got it back. I think he wound up just buying his own copy because I gave him like a $50 eShop card. It's like, here, I apologize.
I think I still have it on my 3DS.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. I better play the damn thing.
It's true. If I were to tell you that we were going to play Monster Hunter Generations tonight, then you probably would be like, I'm actually going to go to bed. I don't know.
Well, my 3DS is at my bed right now, only because the last game I played was Kirby Triple Deluxe.
That's true. And like, all things considered, MH Gen might take a little bit to warm up.
Yeah, go for it.
Go ahead. Woo!
I'm gonna miss some of them.
Only like
2.
3.
I don't know. 3.
You're also tired of dealing with all these enemies? This is like double the amount of waves I think we've ever had to deal with. There are a lot of enemies in this one room. But wait, there's more. Act now and you can deal with another 4 fucking
Yeah,
waves.
I'm pretty sure the last spawn of this is like 3 bringers.
God. Well, that's a good sound.
Okay, I think we're on this. I think we're on the
Sound of
last
progress.
segments of woof.
Thank God. Ow. I got your heals, don't worry.
Is this 2 sorcerers? Yes, it is.
Oh, well, this is unfortunate.
Just chill out, Nathan, alright? You'll be fine.
I don't like you. I want you to know that. That's my joke, damn
know.
it!
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, dude, but I had to go for it. You just froze in
There
the
it
middle of
goes.
it. I'm sorry. I'm
No,
really
you're not.
tired.
I know you. Let's fucking nuke this.
Okay. Everybody's doing their photon blasts.
I have it, might as
Like, can we please just get this over with? At least you hit both of the Betras.
Yeah, I set up that shit. It's almost like it was planned.
Totally calculated. More calculated than your
Not a fucking
attack
word!
strategy.
Not a fucking word!
I can give you as much shit as I could give you as much shit about Pokemon as I like. I don't play it anymore.
I know you don't. Oh, these
Yeah, this
things.
looks like it'll be the last one.
And
Oh,
and
shit.
also because you survived, battle. Ow. That's not a good sign.
Oh god.
Heals.
Oh.
Heals go around.
Thank you.
Uh-oh.
Fat Nathan appreciates you.
It's gonna shoot again.
I am out of TP. There we go. I can see why you say that rest is a trap.
Say what?
I can see why you said that rest is
Oh,
a
it's a
trap.
nuke trap, yeah.
Because I'm immediately regretting the fact that I haven't gotten used to... Like, I'm starting to think that switching to the keyboard at this point would be a better thing, just to have the hot bar more accessible.
Yeah, and it's just good to have like mates on it accessible. It's a more reliable way of healing than rest is. Especially if you're in the
Yeah, I
middle of a
guess.
fight. Again, it's mainly
Yeah.
because the rest is casting animation.
Yeah, I gotcha. Alright. We're almost
Yeah,
done.
people have a bad habit of getting used to having a, basically it's a free heal. You got so much TP, you don't ever have to spend money on mates. They start
Yeah.
becoming too reliant on it. They never carry mates, so they don't bother assigning them.
Well, I always have Dimate and Trimate on
Yeah.
me, but I just don't have it hotbarred. Which I think is the problem.
Yeah, no, they're great for the moment where you're like, oh shit, that thing's about to hit me. I have to hit a button in a split second, and that split second is how long rest takes to start animating.
Yeah, I gotcha. I don't know. It's just the fact that if it were easier to switch between the mates and Resta,
Yeah, if you're doing them through the menu,
I would
it's
have the
gonna
mates
take a lot
first, and
longer. That's why.
yeah, I would have the mates on first, and then put Resta on towards the end.
Because I usually put a mate on like one of the numbered keys when I'm playing.
Right. I guess I'll feed my mag.
Yeah, because rest is good if you're like in a safe location and you know that you can like heal in between. That's
Yeah.
fine.
I also need to. You also don't need to worry about Trimate for a while, because like you'll be good on Dimate
Yeah.
for most of episode 1, even with the experience boost we got at the
Well,
start.
normal enemies also give trimates a lot as drops, so they're free a lot of the time.
Yeah, it's true. Just sad that you can only have a cap of 10 in your common, just so you can't stockpile them.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll set up the lobby for the final frontier of episode 1.
Damn it, hold on. Freaking microphone. Hold on, I may be off of voice for a bit.
Okay. Take your time. Yeah, lobby's up when you're ready. So cool, you feeling up for one more? I think we'll call it after we're done with episode 1.
That looks fine to me.
I think 4-5's the last one of episode 1 anyways. But I'm like, I have a lot I need to do tomorrow
Yeah,
anyways.
no worries.
So, yeah. We'll wrap it up with the end of episode 1. I need to save my Masetta, thank you.
You clearly don't think the way of the fat Nathan.
I don't, and never say that again.
It's okay, I got an armor. We're fine.
I didn't even notice that I had an unidentified blade in here.
Yeah, I sold mine.
Ice blade +1, huh? Okay.
I think I still have one. Double check. Frostblade.
Okay,
Bye,
that's
boss.
fine.
No worry.
Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
Zelda and heroes.
Yeah, we can cover the losses. Keep things interesting-ish. Okay, there we go. I'll just have my Resta on my hotbar and set Diamate to my quick buttons. Okay.
How do you set hotbar items?
In Customize, when you're in the action menu, and you go to your action list, after selecting something to put on your hotbar, if you just hit 1 to 0 on your keyboard, it'll map it to that.
Okay, good.
So I have my moon atomizers on there, just in case. But Ravage has been beating me to it. It's a little bit faster on the draw.
I also don't have any moon atomizers.
It's fine, I have plenty. We're waiting on you down here when you're ready.
Yep.
I'm gonna drink some more of my coffee. Alright. Dark Inheritance. Get to the bottom of the ruins. The answers must lie there. This is a very long
A
quest.
little bit.
That is quite the download time.
Ranger Fat Nathan, thank you for coming.
Quite possibly the last set of orders. Oh, lovely.
Your future is in our hands. Our future is in your hands, Fat Nathan. Oh, that's so good. Never get tired of that.
Yep. As always, Irene can give you the details on the end of our lives. There's nothing more for me to say. Well, good. I barely have all the details. Just so... God, even Irene is just like, look, I don't know what the hell's going on down there. Good luck. It's mysterious, and that's what makes it unique. Alright.
Starting in Ruins 1, by the way.
Ruins 1? Alright. We gotta work our way down to... You gotta work our way down to
Ruins
get to the top.
17.
Ruins 17. Good lord.
Actually, I use this. Ow!
Oop. This proc. Finally get the good procs. Here we go. Alright. Grab some Masetta and go. Well, jeez. Those aren't even surprising anymore.
I don't think they're trying to be.
Oh no, a giant boulder.
frame. Like,
You got a frame?
yeah.
Cool.
Ow, the thing hurts like a truck. A truck with a shield.
A truck. This thing hurts like a truck. A truck with a sword and a shield and wants to hurt me.
It's almost like it wants to hurt me. Who would hurt Fat Nathan? Don't answer that question.
I don't know. These guys apparently. I just did.
Fuck you.
Video games are fun. With a friend in need.
You are a friend to me. We would be the best Pixar cartoon.
No, he wouldn't.
Our conversations would just amount to the fucking seagulls going, mine, 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 mine.
No, our conversations would go, you saying mine, mine, mine all the time, and I'm a pelican is just like, would you just shut up? Trying to enjoy his meal of crab, and there's a bunch of seagulls. Just don't understand that people want some peace and quiet. Go back and play Pokemon Poorly Seagulls.
It's almost like you've been a pelican before. It sounds like a deep, dark, like, past.
I don't know what I was in a past life, but if I were a pelican, and if in a past life you were a seagull, then I realize now why I hate seagulls. It's 2 in the morning and we're playing PSO.
This is your fault.
Hey, look, I really like Phantasy Star Online. What can I say? I still think it's a lot of fun. I don't know about you.
It's relaxing.
Yeah, very therapeutic. Very chill. And I mean, you're kind of committed to finishing episode 4. Because the one guy who really likes Fat Nathan wants to see the ever-continuing chronicles of Fat Nathan come to a complete close.
Fat Nathan's the true hero everyone needs.
Yeah.
Can I? If we ever go big, I want a Fat Nathan t-shirt.
It will always come in extra large. That's the only size it comes in.
It's actually just a sheet.
Okay, I need to write that down, actually. That... Oh, well. He's dead. He's dead. Just move on.
It was Ruby in there.
Of course. Oh, I think we're on 2 separate sides of the void.
I found a
here.
warp. Let's go. This is awkward.
I don't know, I'm enjoying this shooting gallery I have over here. Did you warp somewhere not
It
pleasant?
was to a warp in the 4-player room.
Oh.
It was to
Lovely.
one of the buttons, so it was like...
So that's a dead
yeah,
end
it's just
room?
dead end.
Okay then, let's go meet up with him.
Let's stop being fucking idiots.
Oh, I don't think that'll ever
Of
stop,
course
really.
not. But I like to hope. Yeah, see, it took me up on that
Oh,
pedestal.
cool. Cool.
I hope the drops are better in hard difficulty.
I mean, the pools are probably a little bit better, but I mean, I wouldn't hedge a bet on it. Not being dramatically different, anyways, until we reach like chapter 2 at least. Okay, I guess we're going that way.
I mean, I guess follow the one who knows the game better than we do. He's going the opposite way.
Probably. Yep, it seems like it. Progress. Look, if all else fails, just try the other door. What could go wrong?
Highness.
Yep, I'm on it. That double proc.
That's a.
I saw a blue gate somewhere. It's over there. Actually.
There's a button.
Yeah, there's a button over
Go
there.
back the way we came. You remember that way he ran off from?
Yeah. There's a warp here, actually. That shotgun has quite the spread, actually. I'm impressed. You can attack anything in the room. You okay,
Yeah,
Nathan?
I'm fine.
Cool. Okay. Well, it can only go down. Okay. Must hit the light switch. Oh, jeez, I just got sucker punched.
Sure did.
I do not appreciate these stealth sabers. I'm fine. Oh yeah, Dimate are just fine for healing. At this current level, anyways. You're not gonna attack or anything, Phil?
I'm setting up a helper.
Okay. That's fine. More dye fluid. Okay, I guess we're going east.
Ooh, defense material.
That's good. Use that right away. I got TP Restorate. Jeez, trap loot everywhere. Oh, here's the gate to mine or ruins too.
Okay. I'll be there in a moment.
Uh-huh.
Okay, sorry about that. Does
No
everything
worries.
sound okay?
It's fine.
Yeah, you're good.
Yep.
Okay, thank you. You
what
got any
happened?
questions? My headset's a wireless headset, so the battery started giving me problems.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. No, it's that problem. I'll do
That's why I switched to a wired one.
If I had a setup, I would get a wired one. What the fuck, really? Red barrier, okay.
You found a red
Wow,
barrier?
that's
Nice.
a pretty rare drop for normal mode.
Red barrier does what again?
Combines with an amplifier to make a merge for forces. Or it's better for forces than anyone else. Yeah, no, red barriers got value.
Yeah.
Alright.
I remember you talking about them, but I couldn't remember what they were for.
Yeah,
So.
no, that's probably the most useful one out of the colored barriers, because fire is like the most used spell in episode 4. So they get like a red amp or a Gifoe amp, and you got yourself a good shield for Phonum. You want to do some solo episode 4 hunts, and you got an easy way of dealing with it. General HP.
Yeah.
I'll drop the ATP for that.
I have a TP restorate, so I'm just
Actually,
gonna
no,
do...
I'm gonna keep the power.
I'll do night power.
I think this is a dead end.
I'm gonna hold on to this TP restorate though, just in case I need to become a support healer again. Or a spot healer, I should say.
TP restorates regen is too slow. I would just honestly keep fluids on you and use that slot for a better item.
Well, yeah, that's true.
No, unfortunately, the restoration generation slot units are not very effective.
It seems more like a last resort kind of thing.
I don't know. I think Sega expected it to be something more useful than it actually is, and it's just like it's just for people that don't know, use it. But if I had to say something, I would say don't waste your slot with it. It's just not worth it.
Okay. I have an unidentified shot and buster. Currently,
okay.
So, not bad.
I haven't found anything too much.
Not a bad wrap for episode 1, really. Just a bunch of unidentified gear. Time to play the slot machine. What will you win today?
Saber. Let's see, 3. God damn it, it's fucking controller.
And traps.
It was meant to be a trap shoot, and I didn't get my trap out.
That was an instant proc. Great.
Alright, this is the room I'm looking for. Bring her again.
Why this room specifically?
Is this the correct path? This way I know we're going the right way. Oh, bring her. God damn it.
Man, I actually kind of missed the late 90s draw distance where things just suddenly
pop
exist.
out and pop in.
Yeah. Like, all things considered, if it makes the game run well, I don't care.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me much.
Like, I would rather have the game run well and have things that are immediately a danger than to have it run like shit and see like 100 things that may be an immediate danger.
Damn it.
Oh. Ah, stop it. Can't you see I'm trying to avoid certain death?
Alright, it was just the Del Sabers. Fuck the gunners.
Yeah, let's just get
pretty much how I play Ruins. If they're an optional spawn, I fucking leave the gunners behind.
Yeah, I don't blame you. 10 seconds of invulnerability is 10 seconds too long.
I think the worst thing about the gunners is that they don't have like any good drops tied to them. throughout the game. I don't remember ever
Yeah.
getting anything significant. Like, I don't think that there's any rare items that they drop that are significantly worth it, so they're never worth hunting.
Yeah. Okay, well, a door that opens.
There's a trap there.
Yep, lovely. And this leads to another room. Optional stuff, I guess.
No, that one actually, that might be the actual right way. Like, the 4 switch doors are almost always a dead end, though very occasionally there's a shortcut. 2 switch doors quite often lead to progress.
Where the hell's a Monkey King bar?
Double saber for hunters. Ranger
okay.
skis it too, but it's the weaker form of a weapon that you can take the Monkey King bar, use an item on it, and make it into a stronger version that's hunter only.
Okay.
It's probably the best. Yeah, Black King bar is what you make with it. It's probably the best. I'd say it's the best double saber.
Okay. It's gonna be an interesting experience if one day we play this game enough to actually have
Get
that appear
significant
for
drops,
us.
yeah. Well, I don't know. It's not that hard to get that banner to proc, because it triggers just on certain star rarities, and there's some pretty common like 11-star items in this game that are complete trash, but they'll proc the banner anyway.
Yeah, I'd still be pretty excited. It's like, hey.
No, me and a couple buddies have actually submitted to the admin to be like, hey, you might want to remove some of the garbage items that keep popping up in the banner because they pop up all the time, and a lot of the stuff that we see is just not significant. It would also be cool if they could add it so that it shows the stats of the weapon, because that also makes a big difference. That's a make it or break it.
Are the stats rolled randomly too on these kinds of weapons?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I mean, they have to be within a certain range based on their rarity and
The
such.
attribute stats are randomly rolled. I mean, as far as attack power goes, that's completely dependent on the weapon.
Well, yeah, it's like a base. It's like a base minimum and a base maximum, and then it rolls.
Yeah.
Like the average for that. Damn it. If I never have to see a Dark Gunner again, I would be the happiest man.
Del Saber.
Keeps getting stunned
Yeah,
out.
he keeps blocking.
There. Mana fluid. And we're walking.
This did I get? Oh,
There we
no,
go.
I see. Okay, I'm not playing this. That's going on the floor. I'm not playing that disc.
What is it?
Heart
Oh,
to
is
heart.
it the... Oh, okay.
Not
a fan?
Not big on that one.
Alright. It's
You
fine.
pop it if you want,
Musical
but it's
taste. Well, don't tempt Quill. He likes to
I
do
know.
that.
I have
I
a
like
feeling
to use
if anyone
Mount
would use it, it would be him.
apparently.
Yeah. Well, no, it's more like you only listen to yourself. Like, what do I want to do? I'll do this.
My buddies will like
I'm an asshole.
troll and play some of the really bad ones because like two out of the 4 people don't have their BGM on.
Yeah. Screw you guys. I do what I want. Use as an ice move on a water type.
I don't like you. I used
give you
it
shit,
on
but I
a
wasn't
water ground type, thank you.
Who the fuck is a water ground? That seems like such a weird combination.
Quagsire, Gen 2.
Oh, that's right.
Yep. Classic. Well, where are you?
Sorry, I was not.
There you are. I can see you coming from a mile away.
Da, 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 da.
That's gonna be your motto.
Fat Nathan is on the way.
That's gonna be your motto from now on.
I see you in the
Is
darkness.
Fat Nathan. You can see me. Fat Nathan, I can see you coming from a mile away. You can see me coming from a mile away, actually.
Man. They run in.
They see me rolling, and I keep on rolling.
Keep on rolling, 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 rolling.
Yo!
Fat Nathan just has a
was fucking
WWF style
instant.
entrance.
What the hell? That's some bullshit.
All these,
Only I am.
South
all
or
these
the
procs,
suit?
man.
There it is.
hey, Ruins 3, here we go. We're getting there. We're almost there. Back to the flood area.
You get your fleshy bits.
Get your fleshy souls. Come on, Quill, you're missing
I'm
the...
feeding my mag.
Really?
Shut up.
Ah, fuck, I didn't get him inside.
Ow. It's fine. I have Rusta on my hotbar for safety.
Where is the sorcerer? I want that thing dead.
Outside of the area? There he is.
Oh, you got mag invincibility. You got those little rings around you, you can't get hurt.
Really?
That's like the best mag trigger in the game.
How long does that
30
last?
seconds, I'd say.
Cool. It only happens when...
It depends on the
What
mag.
happens?
There are different circumstances for triggers activating. They are when Photon Blast is full, you'll hit a trigger. If your character gets knocked down to 1/10 of their HP, you'll get a trigger, and entering boss arenas, it'll hit a trigger.
I think it might have been
That was your PB.
10% health.
Oh, could have been. I thought I heard you hit PB in the middle, so I thought that was it.
I did both, technically, so either
Oh.
could be. I got PB and also
Knocked
went
down
down
to
to like
10%.
10 health. Yeah. So, I don't know, it could be either. It's probably Photon Blast, all things considered. Because this is like the starting one. But I mean, I'm not ruling out the other option.
Right. There's also a trigger for death, but I don't think anyone's really figured out the exact circumstances for that. My theory is that it triggers upon so there's a circumstance. So when you die, you can cast Reverser, which just brings you back to life. The only time I ever recall that actually triggering is when if you have a mag with like a Resta trigger, where it'll heal you. If you're like 1/10 HP or something, if you die before the Resta trigger casts, I think it turns into Reverser. But
Reverser?
yeah, which is the revive.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, your mag's about to cast Resta, but you die before it does it. I think it ends up just casting Reverser instead. But I could be wrong about that.
Is this trigger affected by anything like a synchro or IQ?
Yes, depends on the mag. Some mags, I think it's synchro that usually results in whether the trigger activates more often or not. Some mags don't get affected by synchro at all, and they just have a flat rate, and some lose a percentage of activation if their synchro is low.
I'm just dropping some stuff real quick to save
I think
space.
the Agostio mag has the highest trigger percent for invincibility in boss arenas, but I think it's like 80%. I'm just gonna pillow this. But
Go ahead.
I think if the synchro is not capped, that percentage starts to drop.
Well, that's a mag. Or that's a Photon Blast.
That was Pilla.
What was it?
Pilla.
Pilla, okay. They didn't really go with Obella for like obelisk.
No, unless that's
Look more like an
unless
obelisk
the
than
two
a
L's are
pillar.
supposed to be pronounced like it's like in Spanish where it's a Y, but I'm pretty sure it's just Phila.
Yeah, this way, cool.
I got lost again.
Mm-hmm. You can map. You went north, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you actually have a map in your inventory if you need to zoom it out and check.
Yeah, no. I went the long way around.
You warped like 6
Trying
times
to
and
get
got
hit by this.
disoriented.
Yeah, I know the feeling. Hey, laser, where's that laser proc? Where's that death proc?
Trying.
Yeah, Beller's not the easiest one to get.
There we go. Oh, hey, more of these.
These things are more susceptible to death
Yeah.
than that enemy in particular.
Yeah, the trash mobs usually activate more.
Yeah, these ones in particular are like almost guaranteed to get hit by death on 3rd hit. As long as you can hit them, because after the knockback, they tend to
They have an invincibility frame. Yeah.
throw off your, yeah.
Yeah, no, they get weird when they get hit. Which is...
Mm.
Oh, hey. There's some dumping traps out my ass. So yeah, I'm about to level.
You just leveled,
Yeah.
actually.
That's why I was dumping all my traps. I got them back when I level.
Oh, okay. All these death procs are making me happy.
Got
Oh.
Dolphin.
Yep.
Here we go, Quill. Dolphin. Dun, 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 dun. And everything's dead. Except that guy.
Balro's are durable. Couple of the claws hanging out in the doorway.
Yeah.
Of all things, I miss them.
Yeah. Yeah. Guess I'll heal before we get into combat.
Oh, gunners.
Okay. Well, at least I can death proc these. Ow.
There we go.
Good old death proc. There we go. Bunch of death proc.
That's a bringer.
Lovely. And that's a frozen bringer. Ow. I didn't even notice how low my health was. I think I had like maybe 5 health left or something. Got absolutely nailed. Okay, well that door opened.
Yeah, it was a switch door.
Right.
I think it's where we need to go anyway, but I think that the door past it doesn't open until we kill everything. Yeah, that one's locked until everything dies. There we go.
Okay, we're going
Yep.
south. Okay. Sounds good to me.
Oh boy.
Oh,
You
That's
have a
fine.
party.
just burn this on hopefully a full line.
Okay.
Hopefully I got that wizard as well.
They get pieced out.
Nope, it went away. Yeah. I was hoping to get it as well, but whatever.
Ah. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Ah.
There we go. Got proc on that. I accidentally used Dive Fluid to try to heal Quill, but it didn't work out. Accidentally. Just a waste, no problem. Oops. From downtown. With 110 damage behind his belt.
I think there's a ring south.
Yeah?
I want to say there is.
I'd assume so. I'd hope so. And Nathan is gone again.
Oh, he's in the wall.
You me.
Yep.
Oh shit. Okay, there we go. I got stuck for a second.
Woof.
Ow.
I'm
Yeah,
out of an atomizer as well. Shit.
thank you.
I got it. I've been sitting on like half a stack for a while.
You might want to heal. There we go.
Yeah,
Yep. I had 2 health, so it was fine.
just enough.
Yep, just enough to, you know, still be breathing, but not enough to have any survivability in combat, especially against a thing that can just launch death at you. It's fine.
No sorcerer behind you.
Damn
guys.
it. Want freaking wizard, damn it. There we go.
You have dark proc on sword or
No,
something?
that's just damage. They don't have very high defense.
Okay.
And the sorcerers are not durable.
Mm. Cool, we don't have to fight anything. The boss room's here.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm about to get exploded. Ow.
Okay, I guess we go help him.
Nah, he ran off. It's fine. No, he's back.
Well.
Now I run off. There.
Triggered another one.
Okay.
It's just claws.
Is this worth it? Probably not.
No, probably not.
Yeah.
It's just a separate. It's
think we
just
should
a
get it
separate room.
No,
trigger. Just
no,
cause it
run,
enemies.
run. Ow! Run,
Ow.
run.
Now's a good time to restock.
Okay. Sure. Teletype it is.
Yeah. Boss, you
Oh,
just
that
want
got rid of my
to keep your
charge. Damn.
health over
I had like a 70
140 HP at all
I had
times
like
during the
70
boss.
charge.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you ever drop underneath 140 and he's gonna use a specific attack, it will kill you.
Hmm.
That's his highest damage
Well, I
attack.
should have some new weapons. Should have some new weapons to affiliate with. Charge Buster. +4.
Charge Buster. Alright, that works.
Charge Buster +4. Yep. Better than my current sword. Ice Shot +2.
You're not gonna proc with that, but if it's got better stats, I'd use it. Otherwise, I'd sell it, since the elemental weapons with extra attacks usually sell for more.
Yeah. Nah. I'll equip that sword though. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah,
That's
that
pretty
could
sweet.
work. If you're willing to spend the money, it'll help for part of the boss fight.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it working out.
Can't instant kill them, so you gotta use some raw damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, stock up on moons and whatever you can afford, and healing items.
Okay. Can finally sell my brand +8.
That's true. You got a Buster. Buster's always better.
I'll have to sort my inventory after a bit. I see a Foy 7 disc in here. Or a Zalor.
Zalor's useful. In fact, I would totally get that. That's gonna be useful for the boss
I'm
fight.
pretty short on mind. I'm pretty short on mind actually to use it, but I have Zalor 2?
That's fine, as long as you have it
think-
the hotkeyed, I would recommend. Or at least have a way to get access
Yeah,
to
I
it quickly.
Yeah, I can hotkey it. Hold on. I can actually check. I actually have some stuff in my common, or in my hold.
Yeah.
Sorry, check.
Yeah.
I think it might be a tome I can use.
For this boss fight, Shifta is good because, you know, more raw damage from everybody, and Zalora will lower its defense.
Yeah, I have Shifta.
Debandon.
I definitely have Shifta.
Deband and Jellin are completely worthless in this boss fight. All of his damage is either set damage or elemental
I
based.
have Shifta 3. I have Shifta 3 currently, so let me just rebind some stuff
Yeah,
here.
So
I don't need anti right now.
yeah, for some reason, Sega decided that this boss doesn't do any attacks that do a defense check.
Mm-hmm. 8 for Moon Atomizer. Just in case, I'll put Soul Atomizers on. And I'll have Diamate on my hotbar. Okay. I'm actually gonna go to the medic and fill up my TP.
Okay.
Cool, I'd recommend you do
I've
that
already
as
done
well
that.
if you don't have any. Okay. It's like 10 Meseta regardless
Yeah, it's
if you visit the
Super
medic.
cheap. Yeah,
right?
it's really cheap.
Okay. Then yeah, it's a super cheap fill. Okay, I should be good to go. You're first in, Nathan.
Yeah, one moment.
Okay, then I guess I'm first in. Last one out, get the lights. This weapon looks pretty slick, I have to admit. Well, this is pleasant.
Yeah, I like this map. Just don't get to do much here.
This is... Look at all these beautiful flower fields.
Monuments and everything hanging out. Little tablet.
Oh, yeah. Explaining the lore.
I honestly don't
The
know what's on
lovely
the
lore
tablet,
in-
so I'm not really sure.
Yeah,
what the
I think it's
purpose is.
in... It's in the same language they use in Pioneer, just much more compressed. It's the same thing as like the L is real 2401 thing in the old N64 games.
Yeah, I like this arena and I like
I
this
did a
boss's
bad-
design a lot. So you got faces on
Oh,
the ground,
what
so
the
that's
hell?
always good.
Excuse
What?
me.
I am immediately terrified of everything.
Hey, a replay. We're boned.
What? I'm sorry, Quill, I can't hear you over the screaming souls that are below our feet.
Oh my god, they actually move.
Yeah, they do. They're animated.
Yeah. I don't know about you, but I'm horrified of this arena.
You having fun there? It looks like...
What the fuck?
Uh-huh.
What is this thing?
Dark
Dark
Falls.
Falls.
Cool. I'll try to kill it.
So this boss is like a main staple in the entire series, even in the old Sega Genesis games.
Help.
I
Design
see.
is not the same, but it's always named the same.
Help. Help.
Help with what?
I almost died.
Oh yeah, and hit
Okay.
the head with the lure whenever you're able to.
Yep.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna heal myself real quick. It's pushing
Yeah,
me.
it does that.
Lovely.
It does that, whatever you want to call it.
I think, yeah, I'm just gonna use my charge weapon. Oops, that's Zond.
Oh, there's Divine Punishment.
Whoa!
Yeah, that's the one that does 140 damage.
Ow! Jeez. Okay. Yep. I don't know how often I need to reset the D down.
I don't know. I really don't know what Zilor 2's length is.
Ooh. Those oil slick wings.
So what do we do in this phase?
Kill it.
I don't know.
Thanks.
Hey dude, it's sound advice. Just kill it.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, Roberta does
I
that.
am
That's, I gotta remember that. It's his strongest attack, because
dead. Ooh.
it's kind of broken. Yeah, the little freeze multi-chain there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
I gotcha.
attack's
Hold on.
devastating ultimate.
Yeah. There.
Divine Punishment.
Oh man, if only I had defense up.
So we're just kind of pounding.
Don't I
we're just
have
kind of
that?
pounding on the womb here.
Lovely.
That's a good image. Rafawi.
I don't have defense up. Shit. I was gonna cast defense up, but I don't have that skill.
Oh, it has no bearing on this fight. All of his attacks bypass defense.
Well, I'm frozen. Okay.
Yeah, mashing on movement keys left and right on keyboard or control stick will break you out of ice faster.
I'm starting to think that having Soul Atomizer hotkey would have been a good idea.
Yeah, I did that. It helps a lot.
Now it's stealing HP.
Oh god. It just stole 200 HP, that's fine. That's surprisingly low,
Yeah,
actually.
You're gonna want to top off.
Good call, by the way. I didn't notice.
Oh no, he's dead.
I did it!
Oh, lovely.
That means we can move in the cutscene since we got hit right before.
Hooray!
So we found his daughter.
We found a ring.
There's a screen
Congratulations, you are
right
the hero.
there.
The text is off too.
That's because of the widescreen client.
That's the yeah. It's different in the 4.3.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, you are the hero.
What is this music?
It's victory theme.
Yep.
I got unidentified sniper +2.
So yeah, that's episode 1.
Yeah, lovely. Can we please get out of this hellscape?
I don't know. I like you here.
Of course you would, Fat Nathan. How about you go roll in that demonic face right in front of you?
Is that an invitation?
Oh, that's right. It says you straight to the lobby here. I forgot about that. It's 4-5. Episode 1 complete.
Yeah.
No credits roll though. All the other versions have one.
Well, yeah. Teleport to lobby. Yes.
Congratulations, everybody.
Hooray!
To be continued.
So yeah, and the little sad ending there. His daughter
Yeah.
gets used as a host for a eldritch horror, basically.
Yeah, Eldritch is a good way of putting it. I was gonna say Lovecraftian, but it's a little more... It's not...
She
it's not
became a
macabre
persona.
enough. I think we all could use some sleep.